I noticed the construction long before anyone knocked on my door. At first, it was just survey flags, bright orange markers lining the far edge of my land. Then came the machinery, trucks, crews, foundations, being poured one after another. 96 homes, all rising on land I legally owned. You'd expect panic, anger, lawsuits from day one. I did none of that. Instead, I watched. Because I wanted them to finish. See, years ago when I bought that property, it wasn't worth much. Just open land on the edge of town. But I kept every document, every survey, every boundary record, every stamped deed filed with the county. And one detail never changed. That land was mine. Somewhere along the way, the developers, and the HOA that followed, made a massive assumption. They treated my parcel like it was part of their expansion plan. No one double-checked the original deed. No one confirmed ownership. And by the time the houses were complete, it was too late. That's when I made my move. The HOA sent me a notice first, welcoming me to the community and outlining rules I was expected to follow. I almost laughed reading it. They had built an entire neighborhood on property they didn't own. So instead of replying, I filed a case. Not aggressive, not emotional, just facts. The court date came fast. Developers, HOA board members, lawyers, all sitting confidently, expecting a routine dispute, until I stood up. I walked to the front, placed a single document on the table, and slid it forward. The original deed, stamped, recorded, verified. The judge studied it carefully, then looked at the development plans, then back at the deed. Silence filled the room. Because in that moment, everything changed. The houses weren't just part of a neighborhood anymore. They were sitting on land that legally belonged to me. The HOA tried to argue. The developers blamed paperwork errors. Lawyers started whispering urgently. None of it mattered. Ownership isn't based on assumptions. It's based on documents, and mine was undeniable. By the end of the hearing, the ruling was clear. They had built on my land, which meant they owed me everything. 96 homes. One mistake, and a deed they should have checked from the beginning.